President, with your permission, I think we'll kick it off. Okay. Dear friends, today Prime Minister and Chairman in Office Rama, in his address to the Ministerial Council, said that we need to turn the corner and overcome the crisis of the OSCE. He also spoke about a shared vision moving far away from us. This presentation of the OSCE call for action and reaffirming a common purpose is exactly in that vein. When in July we saw that the leadership of the OSCE was not renewed, and there were challenges also in the human dimension of the OSCE, I thought the Parliamentary Assembly should contribute into this situation in the OSCE. We asked Ambassador Lamberto Zanier, who is the most experienced OSCE official in the OSCE family, being twice Secretary General, once High Commissioner for National Minorities and Director of the Conflict Prevention Center, to help the OSCE Bureau, the OSCE Standing Committee, and the entire leadership of the OSCE Parliamentary Assembly develop a contribution that we would like to give to the ministers and to the OSCE family in general. So this exercise, I just would like to invite participants to indeed go and look into the document. It's going to be posted now with a press release. It's already been circulated in the chat. It's been translated in 6 official languages, and you will find also galleries of photos of all the former CIO, former OSCE presidents and heads of institutions. I would say all those who have served the organization for many years. So those who are really insiders of this organization, who know the value of this organization, and they've all subscribed this document, as we are in a phase also at the Ministerial Council meeting where normally we adopt new documents or declarations. I would say also look into these 2 pages, because it's 2 pages full of content and kind of reaffirming what really unites and the values that unite this organization. And as somebody like me who has worked in the OSCE field operations and has seen the good work that this organization does, the organization has a lot of women and men who work every day to improve the life of citizens in the 57 countries of the OSCE. So it is important at this Ministerial Council meeting, when we have the attention of the ministers, to really try to sell the organization to its leaders, to the ministers. Many times we talk about the lack of visibility of the organization. I don't think we need visibility in terms of ads in the big media of the world, but what we must make sure is that capitals and ministers and political leaders in the capitals do appreciate and can really understand the great work that the women and men of the OSCE are doing throughout the OSCE region. So this OSCE call for action is indeed that tentative, and we are trying to start with today a series of initiatives where we will try to use this asset of the Parliamentary Assembly, which is the politicians. We have 323 members of parliament in 57 countries, representing 1 billion plus citizens. So these politicians will try also to raise the attention within their own capitals about the great work that the OSCE does. On that vein, I'd like to say that indeed this has been one of the priorities of my stewardship of the OSCE International Secretariat. Actually, in December, my first mandate comes to an end, and I will start my second mandate on the 1st of January. But I made it one of my priorities to indeed improve the relationship of the parliamentary dimension with the governmental side and with their ambassadors who represent the governments of the OSCE participating states in Vienna. And I must say with great pleasure that this relationship has indeed improved very much. It has improved because of the input that we've received from different leaders. President Serratelli is one of them. Christine Mouton and Ilka Kanerva, who preceded him, have actually made a very strong point to the International Secretariat to work very much into improving this relationship with the governmental side. Ambassador Montella is in this call, and the colleagues of the Vienna Liaison Office have worked very much in working out a better relationship with the parliament, with the governmental side. I must say the key here has been that we have always said the OSCE Parliamentary Assembly wants to work together in a way like in an OSCE family, wants to work together with all the assets of this organization, the executive structures, the independent institutions, because the focus should be who are the final beneficiaries of the work of the OSCE, what I call the end users of the OSCE product. So with that in mind, when you think who is the final beneficiary of all this work, of all the conferences, of all the seminars, of all the visits, of all the money that we put into projects and the field operations, all of this is to benefit those you represent, the citizens of the OSCE participating states. With that in mind, this relationship has indeed improved. And I must say that there is good news out there. And the ambassadors, I hope there are some who are watching, will definitely confirm that the relationship has dramatically improved.